Unknown pilgrim here to talk to y'all. Man, be a star in your own right. Never sell your soul and take the shortcut way out thinking you'll get there faster. Because there's always consequences and repercussions to everything. Give and take. Give and take out here. Word. You got people being enticed by money and power and respect and fame. And trust me when I tell you, I love money just as much as the next individual. But it's really not worth. What is it? What is the man who sells his soul for the world? However that quote goes, it's like, we're not here for long. We're not gonna be here for long. What we are gonna be for long is be. What we are gonna for long is be. You feel what I'm saying? Your soul or whatever this label we call it, because it's not really even a soul. It's just what we call it. It's probably, a soul is probably like, if it's 20 billion rocks, saying a soul is probably only speaking of one rock out of the 20 billion of what you are. You feel me? You dig me? So, but we just use labels. One is control, but for me, I like to use labels because it makes everything better. I say black. It's some sheep shit. I say I'm black. Why? Because that's the going thing for people of my complexion, to say that we're black. 50, 60 years ago, it was Negro. 100 years before that, it was nigger. You feel me? But I say all that to say, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's why I use labels. So I don't really like to use them, but it just makes sense. It's like language. It's the best way. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm focused up. I'll be focused up, son. Just practice in present. I'm beautiful. Practice in present moment awareness as much as I can. Feel me? When I'm walking, I walk with my feet. Walk with your feet. You feel what I'm saying? Walk with your feet. Boom. Feel me? Right now I'm walking with my feet. Like that. Feel me? Focus. Breathe. Monitor your breathing. In, out. Now, me personally, when I'm on a move or I'm in action, or when I'm letting it go, I'm releasing on energy, I like to breathe out my mouth. Now remember, this is for me. This is what works for me. It might be different for other people, but this is what works for me. I breathe out my mouth when I'm in action or when I'm letting go of, they call it trauma. For me, that's a trend word. Past transgressions or life experience or pain or whatever is in us, whatever that shit is that's in us. When I'm doing that, I'm breathing out my mouth. When I gotta stay aware and focused, I'm breathing out my mouth. Feel me? Now I'm lying. I breathe out my nose when it's time to let go, because for some reason when I breathe out of my nose during the meditation, that's when it's easier for me to pinpoint what you want to call pain, but we'll call it emotion. It's easier for me to pinpoint it. You feel what I'm saying? And when I'm breathing out of my mouth, it's like putting me in neutral. Breathing out my mouth puts me in neutral. That's the best way to explain it. Breathing out my nose, it's hard to explain, but in the card terms, but breathing out my nose does. It's kind of like putting the snow tires on, you dig? Feel me? In the X6, breathing out my nose. But nah, it helps me to be able to, you feel what I'm saying? To get into those emotions easier. But breathing out my mouth helps me to focus. If I'm not making no sense to you, this page ain't for you. But if I'm making great sense to you, it's good to see you again, yo. Nice to see you again. We've been here before. This time it's an iPhone X Max or whatever the hell this shit is. An XS. I don't know if it's not no Max. I think it's a 10S. That's what iPhone is. But it's a sunny day. It's a beautiful day. I sun gazed earlier. No, that was yesterday. Today, the sun wasn't shining through my window. And I could have went to a park. I don't got no excuse for why I didn't. I could have went to a park somewhere, laid somewhere, but I'm not gonna be walking up the main street, which I live right next to, like this. Looking at, I try to. I do. Don't get me wrong. When I'm on the back blocks making moves, I'll look at the sun. Look right now. And my thing with the sun, with me, And right now is a good time to look at it for like if you just starting off. And I'm just starting off, but I'll be looking at the sun whenever. I don't even listen to niggas. Why? Because I'll tell you, because everybody's got their own, each individual experience, bro. Dead ass. I'll tell you why. Because when I look at the sun at 12 p.m., how do I explain it? I feel whatever the fuck is in here coming out of me. It's like the sun is like evaporates that shit. Whatever pent up is in your brain or in your throat, your chakra, whatever the hell is going on up here, the sun, when you stare directly at it, at first, it's hard. It was hard. And then I started releasing when I'm telling myself, damn, this shit hurt. This shit hard. Niggas trying to step in on shit. This nigga's too nice. Anyway, at first it was difficult. It wasn't easy. It hurt. It hurt physically. Like you're staring at the sun. This shit hurt, boy. But then when I became one with that pain, it released. Boom. Then it came back, but it's a little bit lighter. Now, once that pain is a little bit lighter, my ability to stare at the sun is noticeably. It's noticeable that I have more of an ability to withstand the rays of the sun while I'm staring at it. So boom, but it still hurts. So boom, I let go of that hurt again. Before you know it, I'm staring at the sun like this. Yeah. They called me crazy, but that's just the way we brought up, nigga. Front, who know 50? Who know 50? Who know 50? Nigga front, somebody gonna get down. This nigga stunt, but nah. I know the average mind be like, yo, this fucking person is bugged. But shout out to my like minds. That's who I do it for outside of myself, because I'm really egotistically talking to myself right now. But nah, this is for anybody who feel this. But I feel like I'm not saying much. No, I am saying a lot actually. But I'm just really chilling right now, just making a video because I haven't in days. And I'm just thinking about whatever comes to me and what I've been doing. Feel what I'm saying? But that sun is real. But right now, if you on the East Coast, it's like, I don't know what time it is. This iPhone don't tell you when you choke it down. But it's probably like 7, 6 o'clock. I don't know. Maybe 5:30, 6. Call it like 7. Call it pushing 7. I don't know. I'm guessing. I don't fucking know. I don't keep time. Time is an illusion. As best as to my ability it is. Sometimes time gets in the way. When your mind gets in the way, time gets in the way. You feel what I'm saying? I made that quote. But anyway. Back to what I was saying to you. So yeah, start staring at the sun. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not 100% sure of the benefits of it. I'm just sure that there are benefits. It feels right. It feels like the right thing to do. I was watching a video about it because I think Young Pharaoh put me on years ago. But I wasn't as advanced spiritually as I am now. So I stared like, oh, hell no, I ain't doing that. That shit hurt. But now I can stare at the sun, and when it hurt, I could let go of that pain, boy. Before you know it, I'm staring right at the sun. You just see the circle, the ring. It's perfect circular. It's a perfect circle. And it's like silver. For me, it's like a silverish. But then, if you stared at it long enough, then when you come back, you start looking, it'd be dots of purple and shit. But you feel better. You feel like a release. I feel like my headspace is cleared. I feel like, you feel what I'm saying? So, seize the day and guarantee tomorrow. With that being said, Pilgrim Talks is out of here. Promise I'm living lavish, getting rich is mandatory. Stay focused, stay in the moment. All else fails, breathe in and out through your mouth. Try variations between your nose and your mouth. See what works best for you. I'm out.